Yo, 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 what's up? This your boy XV coming through with another episode of the XVIDSION Files. And this episode right here, man, we're going to talk about something very important, man. We're going to talk about the worst demons that you can come across in the spiritual realm. Yes, this is very important, man, because we're going through a spiritual battle right now. You know what I'm saying? And this is very real. And the spirits and the actions, I'd rather say the actions that we take and that we do in our everyday lives is spiritual. It's spiritual warfare. It has to be something on a supernatural level that cause people to act the way they act. One would say that, oh, I'm good, I'm a good person, but if you haven't done nothing in your life that is of good, then you're not a good person. Being a good person is action. You know what I'm saying? Good people good people are proactive. You know what I'm saying? We show that we're good people. We don't just say it. You know what I'm saying? But in this video right here, they're gonna be talking about the worst demons, in the spiritual realm. And you know what I'm saying? We're gonna break it down a little bit and, get down to the bottom of it. But without further ado, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, and shouts out to ICU history / mythology. I'm sorry, see you in history. I'm sorry, I messed that all up. See you in history / mythology is the content that we watching right now. So let's get right to it.
In the world's dawn, God created the heavens and the earth on the second day. And on the very same day, God created the angels, archangels, and cherubim. And these heavenly creatures would inhabit the heavens. The renowned Gabriel and Michael were among these magnificent beings. But there was yet a...
I just want to say, pay attention. This video is very important. Please pay attention. If you don't get it the first time, just replay the video, but really pay attention because I'm going to be, chiming in on a little bit, but I'm going to mostly let this video play. But please pay attention.
Another entity who stood out due to his beauty and splendor, known as Lucifer. He was the most important creature God had ever created. But although he had so many qualities, or perhaps due to that, Lucifer was taken by pride. This is the vice that leads to arrogance, vanity, and endless haughtiness.
Now, you heard what he said. Pride and haughtiness and vanity. Those are the key sins that Lucifer inhabited. You know what I'm saying? Those were his qualities. So you got people on earth right now that's living in vanity. How many women live in vanity? How many women that's in their room or in their bathroom taking pictures all day for Instagram, Facebook, and all this crap, and they don't virtually go out here in the world and meet people. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, these women don't go out here and meet people. They rather take millions of photos in the confines of their home and post them and get all this attention and all these likes and stuff. But then you really actually don't want to meet these people. You get what I'm saying? That's vanity. You live in the life of vanity, and that's the devil's favorite sin. That's Lucifer's favorite sin.
Pride was one of the 7 deadly sins.
And pride. See, a lot of people don't know that being prideful is a sin. I don't need no man. I can do it all by myself. All this, it's a sin. You're being prideful. But let's continue. It's going to get good. Please pay attention.
Proud Lucifer considered himself to be so perfect that he decided to create his own throne, placed even above God, since he wished to be like God. To accomplish his plan, the evil angel deceived the other angels around him. Therefore, the father of falsehood had by his side a third of the angelic beings who inhabited the heavens. Together, they would unleash a battle for heaven. But Lucifer encountered an outstanding opponent, Archangel Michael, who commanded the heavenly militia of God-loving angels. To defeat the Lord's angels, Lucifer turned himself into a mighty dragon and dueled against Michael, who wielded a flaming sword. Notwithstanding all his might, the dragon did not defeat Michael, since the latter had God by his side. Lucifer and his evil angels were banished from heaven. These angels fell on the earth and were trapped in hell. But Lucifer endured even greater punishment. He, once the most beautiful angel, was transformed into the heinous Satan. Lucifer and his fallen angels started to live in hell. But although defeated, Satan still wanted to avenge himself against his creator and decided to attack his greatest creation, humanity itself, which had been created in the image and likeness of God. A serpent-shaped Satan entered the Garden of Eden and convinced the innocent Eve to taste the forbidden fruit. And using his deceitful tongue, Lucifer concatenated the original sin, which caused Adam and Eve to be driven out of paradise. After that, Satan would devote all his efforts to alienate man from God, turning them into sinners so that they failed to reach paradise. Lucifer, the fallen angel, rejected God's grace, and therefore will spend eternity trying to destroy his work.
Now, this is where it's going to get very, very interesting. Please pay attention. Please pay attention. This is where it's going to get very interesting, especially for the women that's watching this. Please pay attention. This is going to get interesting. Listen.
Of human beings created by God, but an ancient Jewish myth contests that Eve was the first woman. This myth states that before Eve, there was another woman, Lilith. Unlike Eve, who came from Adam's rib, Lilith emerged from clay along with Adam. Since she was created by God in the same way as Adam, Lilith did not submit to her husband's commands because she thought she was equal to him and did not accept Adam.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Basically, she felt like, no, this is the answer. I'm showing y'all the answer, ladies. A lot of y'all ladies are carrying the Lilith spirit. The Lilith spirit. Because she was made the same way Adam was made, she figured that she was equal to the man. She figured she didn't have to submit to him or nothing. She just figured, I'm equal to you. I don't need to submit to you because I was created the same way you was created. But let's continue, man.
Domination. Lilith and Adam inhabited the Garden of Eden, but Lilith's rebellion put her in a situation where she was forced to choose between submitting to her husband or leaving the Garden of Eden. Lilith was not willing to give up her independence. Therefore, she opted to leave Adam and the Garden of Eden behind. The first woman ever created went into exile and settled herself near the Red Sea. God sent angels in an attempt to convince Lilith to return to the Garden of Eden, but she turned her back on God. Without his wife, Adam started to feel lonely. God, seeing that he was struggling with loneliness, decided to create a new woman for him, Eve. Due to her decision to reject the Creator, Lilith was demonized. She was now considered a woman-shaped demon. In her demonic shape, she would have the power to instigate disease in newborn children, and to protect children from evil, the babies were given amulets with the names of the angels who tried to take Lilith back to Eden. These stories affirm that Lilith was jealous of the happy life Adam and Eve led in paradise, and as an act of revenge, she assumed the shape of a serpent and tricked Eve, forcing her and Adam to taste the forbidden fruit, which caused the couple to be expelled from the paradise. Lilith's story is quite well known, yet this version is not present in the Christian Bible, and it is rejected by both Catholics and Protestants. The version in which she would have been Adam's first wife is found in the Syriac alphabet text. The date of the writings is unknown, but it is believed that they were created already in the medieval era. The myth of Lilith is found in Hebrew, Babylonian, Sumerian, and Assyrian mythology. The figure of Lilith in Mesopotamia was seen as an evil deity, or, when associated with the moon, she was regarded as a goddess with different phases and therefore different moods. That way, she could be seen as a fertility goddess, but also as a devilish figure. There are theories that state that Lilith's absence from the Bible was created during the councils that defined the canonical books that would constitute the Bible as we know it today. The figure of Lilith as an independent and strong woman would go against the patriarchal structure, one of the cornerstones of the Judeo-Christian culture. For this reason, Lilith was embraced by the feminist movement. She is often regarded as the first feminist. The movement claims that Lilith was unfairly demonized, like most women in our history who have attempted to defy the patriarchy. Whether as a demonic figure or as a symbol of women's struggle, Lilith's story is still the subject of much interest.
Wow. I wanted to interrupt and said something so bad. Did y'all hear that? Again, if you didn't get that, play this back. Rewind this and watch this again. Again, I got this content from See You in History / Mythology. That's the name. Again, that's See You in History / Mythology. Shout out to that boy right there. But man, did y'all hear that? That man said a mouthful, man. Bruh, a lot of y'all women are carrying the Lilith spirit. You're carrying the Lilith spirit. You see that? You see her face right there on the screen? That's the spirit that y'all carrying. I don't need no man. They say she was the first feminist. She was the she was the very first feminist. So how the hell eons ago she was rebelling against man, talking about some she don't need no man. She feel like she was equal to a man or even better. How that happened eons ago, but now fast forwarding eons later, you got all these women out here acting like this. What is that then? What do you get that from? That's the Lilith spirit. I keep telling y'all, this is spiritual, man. This is spiritual, ladies and gentlemen. The way you carry yourself, the way you act, that's a spirit, whether it's good or bad. And a lot of y'all women are carrying this spirit right here. And if you want to know why, here go the answer right here. Like I said, if you got to play this video again, play it again. Make sure y'all hit the like button. So this can so the algorithms could, spread this out. It won't suppress it. This is the spirit that y'all carrying, the Lilith spirit. This is crazy, man. Like this about like me doing this reaction video. I seen it before I did the video actually, and I was like, man, I gotta do a video on this. Like this is very telling. This is very telling. A lot of women is acting like this spirit right here, which is Lilith. She was the very first woman that was created. And she turned her back on Adam. They was like, the Most High God was like, either you gonna do right by Adam or you gonna get kicked out of the Garden of Eden. This woman chose to get kicked out of the Garden of Eden because she didn't want to get rid of her independence. She didn't want to get rid of her independence, so she said she'd rather leave the kingdom of God than to give up her This is crazy, man. So that lets me know that 2/3, like it says in the Bible, 2/3 of humanity will perish. And guess what? The majority of those 2/3 are going to be women. because they carry this spirit right here. So, man, I hope y'all take heed, especially my woman audience. I hope y'all take heed to this, man. I hope y'all look at the video again. Like I said, if y'all want to look at the whole video in its entirety, because there's like more video to this. It's it'll be in the description. And I'm sorry, I'm just excited. That's why I'm kind of like jittery and shit, because I'm like, this video kind of like really put in perspective of why women act the way they act. Wow, this is crazy. But anyway, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get on up out of here. This your boy XV. Came through with another episode of the XVIDSION Files. And may the Most High bless y'all, man.
Got the bro, I heard the big got him. That 8 blowing the gun, got on the yellow band. About to give mama a stroke. Don't need a